Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I am gonna be doing 2 freezer meals. And so if you guys have seen my freezer meals in the past, I have done freezer meals that go in the crock pot and they can like lay flat in a gallon Ziploc bag. I will leave it in the iCard and also in the description. I think I have 2 or 3 of those videos. But today I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna be doing 2 freezer meals that you kind of have to cook first and then put it all together, and then it just helps you later on just stick it in the oven. You don't have to do any of the cooking part. Like I said, in the past I've done like raw meats, things that you throw in the crock pot and they go all day. Those are also amazing, but these are a little bit different. So today I'm gonna cook with you guys and then show you guys how to freeze it and then give you guys the directions to cook it whenever you're ready to cook it later on. So the 2 meals that we're gonna do today are a shepherd's pie, and it's not like in a pie shell or anything, it's just kind of in a pan with like the meat and the veggies and the potatoes. And then a Tuscan chicken pasta that looks amazing. So first we are gonna be doing the shepherd's pie, so let's get into it. Oh, I wanted to mention that these are the little pans I'm gonna be putting both of the meals in. I have 3 of them here, probably will only use 2. And these are good, and you just put like plastic wrap and foil on the top and they freeze really good. Okay, so the ingredients you'll need is 1 pound of ground beef, 1 cup of beef broth, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 1 can of mixed vegetables, 1.5 cups of shredded cheese, and 2 to 3 cups of mashed potatoes.
So the first thing we're gonna do is cook this beef and drain the grease when it's cooked all the way through. Now we are gonna add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, one cup of your beef broth, and just mix that up real good. You gotta mix it up good so there's not a bunch of chunks. And just let it cook for just a minute. And now you're gonna add your veggies and stir all those in as well.
All right, now we're just gonna put all of this into the pan, into the bottom of the pan. And then you're gonna wanna put your potatoes on top. And just spread it out. And then lastly, you wanna put your cheese on top. Okay, so the shepherd's pie is done. It barely fit in this, so next time I may do like a bigger one, although it'll be, if I double the recipe, I think I can fit it like in a bigger pan and it won't be so crowded, but I don't wanna tilt it like this because I'm afraid all the hot stuff's gonna come out. But you wanna make sure you cover it in plastic wrap and foil so it's really good when it's frozen. And then to cook it, you're gonna take, I wrote all this down on here, you wanna take off the plastic wrap and the foil and you're gonna cook it in your oven for 45 minutes on 375 degrees. Basically, obviously everything is already cooked in here, so you're really just trying to heat everything through all the way down to the meat and the veggies. So also, I didn't know if you guys could tell, but I got a can of veggies that had potatoes, like little pieces of potatoes in it. I probably wouldn't pick that next time just because there's mashed potatoes on the top of this. So it might be a little bit weird to get like mashed potatoes and little chunks of potatoes, but you win some, you lose some. So anyways, this is the first one, it's finished. I'm gonna let that cool off before I put it in the freezer as well. Okay, so for this recipe, you're gonna need 1 box of the bow tie pasta, and you're gonna wanna go ahead and cook that. So I have my water boiling over here. You're also gonna need 4 tablespoons of butter, 4 cloves of garlic minced, a half a tablespoon of dried basil, 1 package of cream cheese, and you wanna make sure it's softened, a jar of sun-dried tomatoes, 2 cups of milk, 8 ounces of Parmesan cheese, and then you're gonna need salt and pepper and also 1 cup of chicken. So I have this chicken that I like to get, or you can get rotisserie chicken, or you can cook your fresh chicken from the grocery store. Okay, so while your pasta is cooking, you wanna cook your sauce. So the first thing you're gonna do is melt your 4 tablespoons of butter. So next you're gonna add 4 cloves of garlic and just mix that in with the butter. Now you're gonna add your cream cheese, and this is the tricky part depending on how soft your cream cheese is. It might take a while, but you're gonna wanna melt it and stir it in and make sure it gets really smooth because it can get kind of clumpy. And you're gonna also add in your half a tablespoon of basil. I'm just gonna put it over there in the corner and mix that in. Now you're gonna add in your sun-dried tomatoes, and I rinsed them and I chopped them before I'm putting them in here because they were kind of large. And now you're gonna add your 2 cups of milk, and this is what's really gonna make the sauce. So using a whisk might work best. Lastly, I'm gonna add this Parmesan cheese in. It's a lot of cheese. And you want that to melt in to the sauce.
All right, now I'm gonna add this chicken, stir it up a little bit, and then I'm gonna pour some of the pasta in as well. You can do this however you want. If you want to just put the pasta in the bottom and pour the sauce on top, or wait to put your chicken on whenever you actually decide to cook this or eat it. But I figured this would be easier if it's already mixed in, and then put it in the pan once it's already mixed in, so that's what I'm doing. So this one is the Tuscan chicken pasta, thaw for 24 hours. So you kind of do have to remember that if you're gonna decide to eat this. And then a 350 oven for 30 minutes.
Guys, I am so excited to try these. The Tuscan chicken smells so good. That is it for our video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments if you guys still enjoy these freezer meal ideas, because I have a ton more that I can make, and the only problem is I don't have that much room in my freezer. So just let me know what you guys think. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're new here, and we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye guys.